Watch how a struggling mechanic changes the life of a billionaire's disabled daughter. What happens next will warm your heart and bring tears to her mom's eyes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment where you're watching from. This incredible story of kindness and hope is one you'll never forget. Let's get started. In sunny Los Angeles, the morning light poured through the tall glass windows of Emily's mansion, illuminating the sleek, modern furniture. Emily, a successful tech CEO, paced anxiously, glancing toward the driveway. Her daughter, Lily, only 14, struggled with her wheelchair, which had grown unreliable over the years. Every time Lily tried to maneuver it, the wheels wobbled and the seat creaked. Emily's heart ached seeing her daughter's frustration. She had called several repair services before, but none had been able to help. Today, desperation pushed her to seek someone highly recommended, a skilled mechanic named Jack, renowned for fixing anything. Jack arrived shortly after, parking his dusty pickup truck at the edge of the driveway. He stepped out with a tool bag slung over his shoulder, his worn leather gloves hinting at years of experience. Tall and broad-shouldered, he exuded a calm confidence that immediately put Emily at ease. Lily, curious and shy, peeked from behind her mother, eyes wide. Jack greeted them warmly, kneeling beside the wheelchair to examine it. His hands moved methodically, inspecting each screw and mechanism with care. He asked gentle questions about how long the chair had been acting up and what issues Lily noticed most. Emily explained how the chair often jammed when Lily tried to turn, sometimes even stopping mid-motion, leaving her stranded. Jack nodded, thoughtfully listening with a patient smile. He gently moved the chair forward and backward, testing the wheels, then examined the motor and battery connections. Lily watched in fascination, her eyes following every move. Jack's careful attention and confidence reassured her, and for the first time in weeks, she felt hope. Emily's anxiety eased as she realized Jack was thorough and genuinely caring. The problem wasn't just about mechanics. It was about restoring Lily's independence. Jack set down his bag and opened it, pulling out a range of specialized tools. He spoke softly to Lily, explaining what he was doing in simple terms so she could understand. "We just need to make sure all the screws are tight and the motors running smoothly," he said. Lily nodded eagerly, fascinated by the process. Jack worked systematically, tightening bolts, adjusting the chair's alignment, and checking the electronic controls. Emily watched silently, impressed by his skill. She noticed how patient he was, never rushing, and taking care to ensure Lily's comfort. Every small adjustment seemed to restore a little more hope. After an hour of meticulous work, Jack paused to assess his progress. He ran the chair through a series of test maneuvers, ensuring the wheels rotated correctly and the chair responded accurately to the joystick. Lily's face lit up with excitement as she experienced smooth motion for the first time in weeks. She giggled as Jack adjusted the seat's angle, making it more comfortable. Emily felt a lump form in her throat, overwhelmed with gratitude. Jack's hands were steady, precise, and kind. In that moment, it was clear he didn't just fix machines. He cared deeply about the people using them. Jack wiped sweat from his brow and leaned back, smiling at the mother and daughter. "Looks like we're all set," he said confidently. Lily hopped into her chair, testing every direction, moving faster than she had in weeks. She laughed, spinning carefully in circles, while Emily's eyes glistened with tears. She had been worried for so long, and seeing her daughter regain this freedom was almost too much to bear. Emily thanked Jack profusely, offering him coffee, which he politely declined. "Just seeing Lily happy is reward enough," he said, smiling. His words resonated deeply, leaving Emily feeling both relieved and grateful. As Lily zipped around the driveway, Emily noticed the bond forming between her daughter and Jack. His gentle demeanor and genuine care had immediately won Lily over. Emily realized how rare it was to find someone so skilled yet compassionate. She had encountered many professionals over the years. But Jack was different. He didn't just see a broken wheelchair. He saw a young girl's need for freedom and independence. The afternoon light cast long shadows across the driveway, and Emily felt a sense of peace she hadn't known in weeks. Jack had not only repaired the chair, he had restored hope. Jack spent the next hour providing tips to maintain the wheelchair. He explained how to clean the motors, check the batteries, and keep the wheels properly aligned. Lily listened intently, asking questions and trying to absorb every detail. Emily joined in, taking notes as Jack demonstrated small maintenance tricks. It was more than just a repair session. It was a lesson in care, patience, and attention to detail. Jack's knowledge seemed endless, and he shared it in a way that empowered both Emily and Lily. By the time he packed up his tools, they both felt confident that Lily's chair would remain reliable for years. Before leaving, Jack turned to Emily and Lily, smiling warmly. "If you ever need anything else, don't hesitate to call," he said. Lily waved enthusiastically, already imagining the adventures she could have now. Emily felt a surge of gratitude and a newfound sense of hope. Today wasn't just about fixing a chair. It was about seeing her daughter smile again, hearing her laugh, and feeling the weight of worry lift from her shoulders. Jack had come into their lives as a mechanic, but he left as a symbol of trust, kindness, and reliability. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, Emily watched Jack walk back to his truck. Lily remained in her chair, spinning slowly and practicing turns. The smooth motion of the wheels brought her joy and a sense of independence she hadn't felt in a long time. Emily felt tears prick her eyes, not from sadness, but from relief and gratitude. She realized how impactful one person's skill and compassion could be. Jack had repaired more than machinery. He had repaired the fragile balance of worry and hope in a mother's heart, giving her daughter the freedom she deserved. Over the next few minutes, Jack showed them a few emergency adjustments in case anything went wrong. His patience never wavered, and his instructions were clear and practical. Emily marveled at how easily he connected with Lily, explaining technical details without overwhelming her. Lily even helped him tighten a few screws under his guidance. Proud of participating, it was a small moment, but it meant the world. Jack's presence transformed a stressful morning into a lesson in care, competence, and empathy. Emily silently acknowledged that today had been extraordinary. Not just because the chair worked again, but because they had met someone genuinely kind. Finally, Jack packed up his remaining tools and gave Emily one last reassuring smile. "Everything should be perfect now," he said. Lily gave him a big hug, squeezing tightly. Jack chuckled, patting her on the shoulder. Emily felt a wave of warmth wash over her. In the city full of wealth and ambition, it was rare to meet someone so skilled yet so selfless. She knew that Jack's impact went far beyond this repair. He had restored confidence, independence, and hope to a young girl and her mother, a gift far more valuable than money could buy. The driveway grew quiet as Jack drove away, leaving Lily free to explore and laugh without hindrance. Emily leaned against the doorframe, watching her daughter glide across the smooth pavement. Every turn and spin brought a smile to Lily's face. Emily realized that this simple moment, the chair moving perfectly, represented something far greater: resilience, trust, and the kindness of strangers. She made a mental note to remember this day, a day when a mechanic named Jack didn't just fix a wheelchair, but changed their lives forever. Gratitude filled her heart as the evening sun painted golden streaks across their home. Lily's laughter echoed across the driveway as she zipped smoothly across the pavement in her newly repaired wheelchair. Her small hands gripped the joystick with confidence, spinning in circles and racing toward the garden gates. Emily watched, tears of joy glistening in her eyes. Seeing her daughter so free and happy filled her with a gratitude that words could scarcely express. Jack leaned against the side of his truck, smiling quietly, enjoying the infectious energy of a child experiencing independence for the first time in weeks. His presence was calm yet reassuring, and both mother and daughter felt an unspoken sense of trust in him. As Lily paused near a rosebush to examine the flowers, Jack crouched down and offered gentle tips. "Make sure the wheels are clean and the battery is fully charged," he said, explaining each step in simple language so Lily could understand. She nodded eagerly, her curiosity shining bright. Emily listened intently, impressed by Jack's ability to communicate technical details without overwhelming a 14-year-old. His patience and warmth were remarkable. For Emily, it was rare to see a professional so skilled yet genuinely caring. Jack wasn't just a mechanic fixing machinery. He was someone who understood the human side of his work. After a few minutes of practical instructions, Jack invited Emily and Lily inside for coffee. The living room, filled with soft, natural light and elegant furnishings, became a place of conversation rather than instruction. Emily poured steaming mugs of coffee, while Lily grabbed a small notebook to jot down maintenance tips. Jack shared stories of his career, the challenges of being a single mechanic, and the satisfaction of solving problems others deemed